Can you see me, chat? Can you hear me? I'm seeing various yays and things like that, so I'm guessing we're audible here. And I've just realised I'm not sure that this is actually horror block. I'm starting to think that this is cat block, because you're not only hosting this block, running in this block, you're also couch commentating for me, Cat. Hi, Cat.
Hello, it's me again. I'm still here. You're trying to get rid of me, but I'm still here.
Before we get on with the silliness that is this game, serious business first of all. This game does have jump scares. There is one guaranteed one, which I will warn you about. And if we get caught by Cooper, you will have a giant chicken appearing in the screen, a loud noise, and some red flashing lights.
I'm very, very into it.
Likewise, the ending of the game has implied, I don't know, a tactful way to put this, rather permanent self-harm. So once again, come back in 20 minutes if that's something that is likely to bother you greatly. But otherwise, this is Chicken Feet. It is a horror game, which I don't think is actually all that bad. It's short, it's kind of silly, it feels like someone wanted to make a stealth horror game kind of like Outlast, and the model that they had available was a chicken, so the entire thing is themed around the giant chicken being the killer. So let's hit new game. I'm not going to start timing yet. Timer starts when we take control, which is at the bottom of the intro sequence. There is a surprising amount of tech to this game. Kat, you've played this, haven't you?
I've watched people play it. I would like to say an extensive amount. I've watched playthroughs of it done by people that I care about. Okay. And I know that Cooper is a loud chicken, and it's a very good chicken that we all appreciate, and is actually our co-runner this run.
It's my pleasure to
that works. We'll go with that.
And intricate science facilities.
It's funny how much louder the title screen is than the regular game.
You can call me.
The game is the game has interesting audio. A lot of it is quite quiet. There are a few unskippable cutscenes, one of which we skip. We abuse the way stamina works, so you're going to hear my keyboard clicking a lot, which I only slightly apologize for.
Giant chicken.
Giant chicken.
Death.
Lots of death.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad.
Hang on, death and chickens. Is this a Castlevania game?
We're gonna make it.
Are the chickens on the wall?
May come out of the wall at least once.
Where you are?
Then yeah.
I'm here to help.
Okay, this is a Castlevania game now.
We're still in the Devil Dumper Doors block. Against all odds.
I promise you, this is the best that it'll look.
Google research.
Alright, we have control, so we start. We have a very limited stamina bar, but we also have inertia, which lasts when we're jumping. So, we can basically release sprint as we jump and then hit it again before we hit the ground, and this makes our stamina last a very, very long time. That's the first bit of tech, and it is incredibly useful because it means that we can actually outrun Cooper for a lot longer than we're supposed to be able to.
You really shouldn't underestimate this thing. If you do see the chicken, just run.
Disregard that, don't just run, run and jump. It's a lot faster and safer.
I keep muting myself as I retrieve an Oreo from this thing of Oreo. Run and jump. Do not engage with the chicken. Do not run from the chicken simply.
Be very
well, we've now seen the chicken. I need to go over here and pick up this key.
Obviously.
I will tell you, if this if this chicken catches us, it's gonna be loud. There's nothing you can do about loud chicken.
I know this might seem annoying, but
there's a lot of stuff I like about this. Like, there's bits and pieces like if you crouch while running, you slide. We're about to get attacked by a chicken.
Now, I understand how redundant.
Gonna kick down that door.
But it's all in the name of security.
Alright, what we want is for Cooper to kind of chase us around this side here. Cooper!
Be careful down there.
Oh, Cooper, why aren't you cooperating with me?
What's like really, I think, kind of impressive about this video game is that it is such a bog standard, like, we put some assets together, made a giant chicken as the killer, and like, go hit some switches, I guess. Which shouldn't be as exciting as it is, but it works really well in this game for some reason.
It does, if we actually manage to hit the switches, because the hitboxes are surprisingly small. We can't go back through that vent because I guess Cooper sealed it up somehow, for some reason. Never trust a chicken. Alright, that's the first section done. We're on to the barn, section 2. This is a section that gives me mild nightmares, for reasons that will become clear shortly.
Right, you made it. Nice job.
This is where it teaches us that if we press a purple button, it will cause a lift to go after a few seconds. There is a pause from when you press a purple button.
Excellent.
Someone moved past that light. Could it have been foreshadowing?
Why is Cooper so mad?
We may actually get some information about this shortly, believe it or not, in one of the unskippable cutscenes that we can't actually skip.
Looking forward to it.
According to my map,
Any my chicken lord.
The exit.
I will say, there's another thing about this, which is that the developer released free DLC for it, by which I mean added a patch, which adds in like 3 more levels and basically doubles the length of the game, so the developer clearly has a lot of love for this. Okay, Cooper is going to spawn as soon as we try and click this switch and discover that the pipes are missing and we need to find replacements. We know where Cooper spawns, but what Cooper does after that is pretty much randomized. So I know when and where Cooper is going to spawn. Which direction Cooper moves after that is up to Cooper.
We're gonna have to get Cooper in chat here to go over.
Pipe location is randomized. They're not there. Oh god. Okay, they're here. Oh god, Cooper's chasing us. Quick, run and hide. This might not be too bad if... Never mind.
Cooper knew. Cooper's stream sniping you.
Oh, Cooper, I swear. Alright, this is the bit that gives me vague nightmares. So this switch takes 10 seconds to activate the lift. We really don't want Cooper to try and kill us before that's about to elapse. Dead.
There's the chicken.
I have finished exactly... I will point out, like, I've played this a lot, and finished this fairly quickly a lot. I have managed to get through this without dying exactly once. This could be bad.
Well, you just gotta get that one death out of the way, and we're good to go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to skip this and try it again. Hide. Who knows, maybe Cooper will actually go into this barn over here and we'll get a clear run to that elevator, which is right in the middle of the open where Cooper stands, and we have to wait exactly 10 seconds for it to go up. That's good, yeah, Cooper, you stay over there, please.
So with your fun jumping tech, can you outpace Cooper?
You basically move at roughly... For God's sake, Cooper. You move at roughly the same speed as him.
I like it.
Dead? Dead. This is going well so far. This is about what I expected to happen. This is one of the sections where deaths are common and repeatable, especially if you actually die here once. Because Cooper will spawn there and probably see you.
Yeah, because he's just gonna, like, camp at this point. Can you, like, lure him into the barn and then just... Well, I mean, he'll walk out.
Pretty much. There's a few things you can try, it's just that they're slow. There isn't really a good way of doing this that I've ever found. There may be other better speedrunners of this who will tell you that this is actually very easy. Okay, Cooper is there and he's facing that direction.
You just gotta be a homie.
And then he turns around and goes the other way, because of course he does.
Maybe he'll just hang out in that corner forever.
You know what? That's good, because that door's shut at the moment.
Oh, even I'm feeling tense here.
Oh, piss off.
Well, it started moving at least.
Yeah, another half second or so and we should have been fine. He can't get you once it's a little way off the ground. Is this where I make a slightly uncouth joke about Cooper? We can kind of crouch up and down here. He can't see us, but we can see him. But he does have basically infinite vision range, which isn't great. He doesn't have ears, though, which is useful. Cooper, you cannot just stand on the lift. That's cheating.
You send Cooper up, and you're good to go.
Well, the lift's come down again. Where did you come from?
Extremely secretive Cooper that time.
I have no idea how he got there. Oh, Cooper, leave me alone. Please, let me get through this section and I won't torment you horrifically in the next section. Probably.
So this game is like $5 or something, right?
Yep.
That's awesome. You too can enjoy your Cooper experience for $5.
No, come back. We were so close. I am okay with this. This is Big Bad Game-a-thon. If things go horrifically wrong, then I'm here for it. You know what?
To answer the question in chat, yes, this is the chicken that you get the Arctic eggs from. This is actually the chicken that caused chicken to become illegal.
I see you there, Cooper. Watching. Waiting.
Commiserating. It's just sitting on the
But he loves to camp. As far as I know, there is no AI that causes him to camp. He will kind of stick around this area, but we might have to do the whole thing of luring him into the other barn and hoping he stays there for a little bit if it does this again. Cooper?
Cooper's the master of comedy.
Cooper, go away, you massive... Chat, pick your own word for what I was going to say there. Now he's just camping the switch. Cooper, I'm going to need you to... You know what, if you stay behind there, that works for me. Don't turn around.
Okay. Cooper working for us.
Don't you dare. Yeah, that's right.
See you later, nerd.
Oh god, okay, we got through that. Okay, so anyway, continuing with the game. It doesn't make any difference that we've made it through here because Cooper breaks the wall down behind us. So there you go, there's your wall chicken.
All right. It all comes full circle.
He lost us there, which I can safely say that's never happened before. Because the chase music stopped.
We still ran though.
And now we get some dialogue from Cooper, which may or may not be a hallucination. It's a lot quieter than the rest of the game, but this is one of the unskippable cutscenes we're going to hit at this point.
Thanks, Cooper.
Cooper's very curious about what we're doing. He's discovered we're not one of the scientists here.
Are you looking for
or at least we assume this?
Like, are you here to hurt me? Like we could. Like we could even hurt you.
Yeah, Cooper's managed to hurt me quite a lot so far. Psychologically, especially. The fun thing is, I think I said this in chat a little bit earlier, but prior to doing this, I had a couple of really good runs of this, including the first one where I didn't die at all. And then we get this one where I get walled by the chicken.
Get it?
And I killed
Walled by the chicken.
Yeah, I had to throw that pun in there somehow. I don't apologise. Pun absolutely intended.
Full disclosure, Fyzzu was talking in the staff chat of just like, I am afraid about how good my runs have been going. all in D-Rust.
We're gonna get a jump scare as soon as we open this door.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't kill yourself yet. I mean,
Yet?
Wait.
Corey,
Wait.
that was suspicious.
How did you get?
There are a lot of other bits and pieces around. There are audio logs to pick up and stuff like that, but we're not touching them because that's slow. Mind you, so is being murdered by a giant chicken.
You shouldn't.
And we've been doing that a lot.
Here for lore.
We can work with this. Just hang tight. Oh, and if you find any sort of tape recorder, please do not play it.
See, they were
There's
giving
a
us
lot of
speed straps.
confidential
Do not
information down
play the tape recorders.
I swear I know where the way out is. Okay, another unskippable cutscene where we have a melty-faced man
We are not different.
who has a gun. It may be a Chekhov's gun.
That's what they've always called me.
Good old Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian. He's a good guy. Don't judge him by the fact that his jaw looks like it's falling off.
Don't judge him by the amount of flesh he has.
What's really?
Yeah, exactly.
I've heard your race.
I'm slightly worried about the fact that he has a gun, but I'm sure that won't pop up at all in any way, shape, or form.
It is 100% fine. It is an unrelated weapon.
Oh my
to the
god,
story.
the name of the person we've been talking to all along isn't Corey after all, it's Eric.
Eric is evil.
He's evil, I hear.
Monster.
The revelation that it was Eric all along.
You
And Corey. This has just been a Corey hit piece up until this moment.
The thing I don't like about running this game is these unskippable cutscenes, which is why I'm thankful that the next unskippable cutscene is actually skippable.
That's kind of why I stopped running East 3. It's like I just can't go for like another 20 minutes of dialogue.
I mean, that's the thing, like, if this run goes well, which it clearly hasn't been, it's maybe 12 minutes is a decent run, but about 3 to 4 minutes of that are these cutscenes. I don't mind it too much when they're spaced out a bit and there's a lot of gameplay between them, but you do kind of get a bit of a dump here. But yeah, I legitimately think that this is a decent, a cheap and cheerful little game. Okay.
And cheerful.
Here's a cutscene that we can skip.
I'm so excited.
The door's locked.
Yeah.
Okay.
The door's locked. I hate this. No, I'm not having anything to do with this.
I
don't
didn't
do
realize
it.
there'd be locked doors in this game. Exit game.
I don't like locked doors. So, what happens is, it autosaves as soon as you go up the elevator, but the autosave actually places you at the end of the cutscene. So you can quit back to the menu, and it's a lot faster than going through the cutscene. Cooper is going to chase us as soon as we open this. But apparently not play the chase music. We might be able to get away, I'm not sure. We might die here as well.
Cooper's just
He is
gonna sleep
right
at the wheel
behind us.
occasionally here.
Get in the vent.
What a
We're
run.
safe. Well, the vent collapsed. There's a switch over there that we need to push, but that's fine. We can do that through the wall because walls aren't real. There we go. There's the prompt for it.
Much like Bird.
And Cooper's facing this direction. Whenever you flick that switch, Cooper spawns in the corridor upstairs. Whether he immediately turns around or whether he stays facing the opposite direction, who knows? He may be coming down the stairs right now. I think it saves after we flick the switch, actually. Yep, okay. We do this the slightly longer and slower way. This has been a pretty terrible run so far.
I think I remember this part of the game. You just have to get lucky that it's going to walk into the room and not back upstairs.
Yeah, pretty much. Or that it goes all the way upstairs. Cooper. Cooper. Work with me. This is Big Bad Game-a-thon. I know that you're eager to prove that, you know, this is occasionally an unpleasant game to speedrun, but don't turn around now.
How many?
This is where we don't. Oh, for God's sake!
How many pieces? Like
how many pieces of chicken would you make in a box?
How many like pieces of chicken nugget could you get off this chicken? Like, if you were at Wendy's and like I want the Cooper meal, and it's just chicken nuggets made of Cooper. Chat, how many chicken nuggets is that? At least 4 is probably correct.
Yeah, that's it, Cooper. That's vaguely perfect.
More than 12, also correct. I think somewhere around like 700 sounds right.
That seems a bit much.
Yeah?
We could have risked it and attempted to go for the full run to the exit and the end game there, but it seemed a little bit too much. What we want Cooper to do now is one of 2 things. We either want him to turn around and go back down the stairs, or we want him to turn to the right. We don't want him to do this. Yep, keep going that way. Perfect.
Go up,
as long as we
Cooper.
Jump over the little bell there, we're fine. And we can merrily skip our way through here. Cooper will start chasing us. We've made it to the gas release. We press that, and that is time.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, GG.
Thank you. You have no idea how much this means for the lab.
We have activated the sleeping gas, which was the plan all along. Apparently. We skipped that whole cutscene where we needed to go and flip the switch to turn on the sleeping gas and then activate the valves, and yeah.
Does the DLC take place after the sleeping gas, or is it like a side story?
The DLC is before. It's when Cooper first breaks out and you play as one of the scientists in the lab trying to escape his rampage.
Yeah, I remember that really well. I like that DLC a lot.
It's really good. I was expecting it to be kind of one level. But then it turned out to actually be basically as long as the base game.
How did you... It's over, Eric. It's over.
Sebastian has come to save us since we got gassed by the sleeping gas as well, but are apparently conscious enough for this.
The gun! The gun!
The gun had a purpose all along. It really was Chekhov's gun.
Dang.
Sebastian has saved us.
Bless up.
I'm so sorry. This world didn't deserve it. And you deserve so much.
And Cooper is now a 6 family-sized meal.
All right. Well, you know, that's recycling. We call that.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, hopefully we don't also recycle Eric.
Needs to be, now we can get chicken nuggets. Yes, exactly.
Exactly. Cooper would probably taste delicious. And I feel like it's only fair because I think Cooper ate us many times during this run.
I thought Cooper just wanted to scream in our face for a little while.
Yeah, he just wanted to make sure that he got his due screen time in Big Bad Game-a-thon, and you know what? I can go with that.
Just gonna add Cooper to the runner list here.
I've just realised that with this and Home Alone 2, I've apparently been running games that involve jumping constantly this marathon so far.
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, I legitimately think that this is a decent game. It's not special. If it wasn't for the fact that the killer was a giant chicken and the entire game was themed around that, then it would probably be fairly forgettable. But that adds enough of a level of quirk to it that for $5, you know what? I'm kind of into it. I had fun with this.
For a $5 game, this is an awful lot of exposition.
For playing it casually, it takes probably about an hour to get through, depending on how often you get caught as you kind of learn the maps and where you need to go and so on.
Yeah.
But, and then the DLC as well probably adds on another hour. But, yeah, that was Chicken Feet. I don't know that I've got much more to say about it, except that it is a game that I kind of love running because I love games with randomization that can go horribly, horribly wrong and lengthen the run by stupid amounts of time. I don't know why. There may be something weird about me. it's possible.
I think you fit right in. The people that like this stuff.
Yeah,
Like me.
I think so. But yeah, that's about it for chicken feet. In any case, we are going to get. We can pretty much kill this whenever we want to, though we are going to get a memorial to Cooper in a second. That aside, I will be back with a showcase of Super Amazing Wagon Adventure in about 15 hours, something like that. I don't know. It's 5 a.m. here, and I'm delirious at this point. And coming up next, we have Necrovision, which is something that I would actually describe that as a cheap and cheerful game as well. It's far better than it has any right to be. But it's also really entertaining, kind of janky, and I hope you all enjoy it. Cooper, we thank you for your sacrifice. You will live on in our stomachs until the digestion process ends.
We'll always remember you, Cooper.
That we will. Right, thank you very much. And Kat, you are ready. Thank you all very much.
Sure.